What do you guys think of the halftime show?
I liked it, but I knew what it was.
Right.
It's just a nostalgia play, which is what so many of these things are.
Yeah, every
this
commercial
is just our
a
music.
nostalgia play.
And even Super Bowl halftime show, fucking Bruce Springsteen or Tom Petty or whoever else they get, it's always nostalgic.
Yeah.
Almost always.
Guys?
Yeah, I think the same thing. I mean, I'm watching it being like, oh, I wish there was younger acts on this.
Yeah, of course.
But I think Kendrick was the only person that like dropped an album within like 5 years.
Yeah.
Eminem be dropping them shits. We don't care.
Yeah, I guess. But like dropping like, you know, a massive like breakout album. And so I was like, it'd be nicer to see like younger people. But at the same time, I guess the viewership of the Super Bowl and like the NFL in general is probably 30 plus.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I get why they did it. And I like that they put all like the LA legends and shit.
That was fire.
Minus like Eminem and 50.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Like I loved it. It may be having to do, I was in LA watching it, and so they were going fucking nuts. When
They were?
Yeah,
That's- dude,
Snoop
you
and
could-
Dre. Like that energy in the room was fucking
That was
nuts.
the most hype the stadium was during the halftime show. Fucking losers. But it was cool to see Snoop open up a Super Bowl in LA and hear
Snoop's
California
the
love
man,
in LA.
dude.
Snoop is incredible, dude.
I think Snoop is underrated.
So good. So crisp. Such a good performer at this age with all that fucking pot he smoked.
And so unique.
So sharp.
Yeah.
Like, there's never been really anybody who is like Snoop.
No.
Yeah.
Who sounds like him, who even raps like him.
Talks like him.
Who talks like he is his own thing.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool. And I think that because we see him as this almost like cartoon,
Yeah.
that maybe we don't appreciate that enough.
Yeah, he's almost like Shaq.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he fills all these different positions in like the world, and like
Yeah.
he's able to like code switch so easily. But you also forget, he's like a legend in his own right at like what he did.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like
he code switches while being him. He doesn't actually switch his code.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He just fits in perfectly as him wherever he is.
Yeah,
I guess code switch isn't the right thing, but like he can play on a cartoon. Like he can be in Sesame Street. We're totally okay with it.
Yeah.
And then he can be up there throwing up the C and,
Yeah.
talking crypt this, crypt that. And so it's like, wow. Like for some reason, we accept you doing all things.
Yes.
There's nothing that you do that's inappropriate.
yeah.
You can talk about wildlife. We love it.
Yeah.
You can talk about a boxing match. You can be one of the commentators. We love it.
He was doing a show with Martha Stewart, and she was the one that went to prison. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, not the affiliated rapper like Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought this up. That this is funny that we're canceling all these comedians, and then you have a halftime show with a guy who's on trial for murder, a guy who allegedly beat his wife, and then what was the other accusations?
And then Eminem has literally said everything wrong possible.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
these guys are part of the corporate Super Bowl halftime
Yes.
show.
This
Like corporations are okay with these guys.
And the only thing that they had a problem with was Eminem kneeling.
yeah,
That was the thing. Where they're like, whoa, hey, buddy, come on.
too far.
Relax.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? That shit was a little bit
it's
try hard, right? Like
He's trying to get it back, bro.
it is, bro.
He
Like
tried,
he
bro.
don't realize it. Just be a wild boy.
Yeah.
Just be wild. Like you don't have to do all the woke activisty shit. Like just be you. You are wild.
He's old enough that we don't believe it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survives
It's
all
not
of it.
him. He like outgrew the
Yeah.
stuff we loved most about him.
Interesting.
You can't be talking about
he doesn't have the
drugs
angst
anymore.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relapse was 15 years ago, and that's you're too old to relapse then.
Yeah.
Now you a fucking grandfather, bro. Stop it. Don't relapse.
Yeah, it just felt forced, man. Like he hit it and he put his hand over his head. And I was like, what are you doing right now? Like he's just a little bit late. Right? It's just a little bit late.
That's good, yeah.
Right? Like
When he was taking shots at Trump, it was like, yo,
It's
people-
over,
yeah,
dog.
like no one cares.
it's over. He's still late. He's just detached. It's a shame. Because he's brilliant. He's objectively brilliant at rapping.
Yeah.
But I guess with rap specifically, it matters so much what you're rapping about or the feeling that you're like exuding in your rap. And right now that feeling just feels a little bit late or dated. You know? Like I know the right thing to say is like, oh, it's great you're standing up for Kaepernick's right to take a knee. And it's like, after Kaepernick put out that Netflix thing, bro, game over, bro. Like that shit was bad.
So bad, dude.
It was that not bad?
So bad. Al can't admit it, but it was so bad.
You didn't even see
He
it.
just gave, I didn't even look at him. I just knew he wouldn't say a word.
You didn't see the Netflix thing where they compared the NFL to slavery and it was like a slave auction.
No,
You didn't see this?
No, I didn't.
God.
Oh boy.
He just shits on his parents who adopted him the whole fucking movie. Stop hating these guys, man. They try their best.
Well, I don't think that they were like measuring him and seeing what he could do when they adopted him, right? Like they were making him run a 40, crawl this 40, right? Like,
No, I'm saying the whole movie. Did you watch the thing?
no,
He's
definitely
just
not.
constantly
Okay,
just.
Yeah,